We understand that we can't act in isolation. Whether as part of the UK or as an independent country, we know that partnership is essential for progress. And so the fundamental vision of the EU, of independent nations working together for a common good, appeals to us. And some of the concerns which often get raised about Europe in the UK media, especially about sovereignty, possibly carry less weight in Scotland. After all, Scotland has been pooling sovereignty in one form or another for many years. We've always been a nation that has looked outwards to the rest of the UK, to Europe and to the wider world. And it's worth noting that this would have remained the case even if Scotland had voted last year to become an independent country. There's absolutely nothing contradictory about independent countries recognising their interdependence and choosing to pool some sovereignty for mutual advantage. On the contrary, that is the way of the modern world. And as part of that, I think in Scotland, most of us are essentially very comfortable with the idea of overlapping identities. We know that you can be Scottish and British, Scottish and European, Scottish and Polish, Scottish and Pakistani. The idea of overlapping identities. We know that you can be Scottish and British, Scottish and European, Scottish and Polish, Scottish and Pakistani. We know that you can be Scottish and British, Scottish and European, Scottish and Polish, Scottish and Pakistani. And that's one of the reasons that the independence referendum last year, and this is a credit to both sides in that referendum, was such a peaceful, inclusive and democratic debate.